And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, Jordan Nielsen here, host of Real Estate Pros on Lister Pros TV. Today we're at Guild Mortgage in Tucson, Arizona with Patrick Chamberlin of United Real Estate. Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day joining me on Real Estate Pros.
Definitely. Thanks for having me, Jordan. It's good to be here.
Awesome. So for those watching that don't know who you are, we'll give you a moment to introduce yourself.
All right. I'm Patrick Chamberlin with the Continental Realty team at United Real Estate Southern Arizona. I've been doing real estate in Tucson for about 6.5 years, but I was born in the industry. My father was a realtor. He was an appraiser. He did stuff with lending. So I was kind of just born into this. I'm a University of Arizona alumni where I studied marketing and psychology.
Awesome. So whenever you left school, did you jump right into real estate?
Yeah, I kind of knew going to school.
Oh, really?
The plan was to get into real estate.
But the degree you got definitely helps in real estate.
Yeah, definitely. The marketing aspect of it definitely helps because that helps me market my listings. We do a lot of stuff online because 90% of the people are starting their search online. So we do professional videos, we do professional photography, Facebook advertising, banner ads, you name it, we're doing it to help you sell your property. And then the psychology side of it, that really helps with negotiating. We can use the psychology tactics. Recently, I had a buyer, we got in at the beginning 5% under the asking price. Throughout the process, we were able to nickel and dime them, get them down another 10%. So my buyer was actually able to get into a house 15% under asking price.
Wow, that's impressive. It doesn't happen every day, but that's awesome that you're able to achieve those type of results for your clients.
Yeah, it's all about the clients.
So so you jumped into real estate 2012, 13?
Yeah, early 2012. So I kind of got in right at the bottom of the market, and they always say good habits are made in bad markets.
Mm-hmm. So how have you seen the market change from 2012 to 2018?
Since 2012, it's pretty much going straight up. I think we've averaged about 6 or 7% increase every year. It's starting to slow down a little bit, but it's definitely still a good market in Tucson.
Mm-hmm. So do you anticipate the continuation of the trend, or is it going to change?
I think we might see a little bit of, not so much of a pullback, but more of a flattening of home prices. A lot of that has to do with the rates. With the rates increasing, it scared a lot of buyers a little bit. You can't afford as much house as you can. But I want to tell buyers out there, it's still a great time to buy a house because rates are only going to continue going up. For instance, right now, the Federal Reserve just raised the rates, but they're planning on doing that one more time this year, 3 more times next year. So from now to this time next year, we could be looking at another whole interest higher on your rate. Pretty much what that means for your buyers is that your house payment now on a $200,000 house now versus what it's going to be a year from now, you're looking at $125 a month paying more if you wait a year. I mean, with a 30-year loan, you're looking at $45,000 for the exact same house just because you waited a year to buy your house. Now, this is also a great time for sellers, kind of that unique time in that market where it's a good time for both buyers and sellers. It's good for the sellers out there because there's not a lot of inventory. You're looking at less than 3 months inventory. What's that's happening is that you have less, or why that's good for your sellers, is that you have less competition. Less competition means your house sells quicker. If you got a house under $200,000, I think I saw the average median days on market is 14. That means half of the houses listed under $200,000 are sold in 2 weeks.
Wow, that's really fast. So, I mean, that's a lot of great knowledge just to kind of know, where the real estate market is here in Tucson, and they're not forecasting rate decreases, right? So
yeah, they're definitely going up, and I don't think they're ever going to go back to where they were. Those 3%, 4%, they were record lows, but now we're going back up to kind of the industry standard at right around 5 to 6.
And the buyers that are kind of scared off right now. Whatever the rates are currently, they're still historically low in comparison to where they were prior to the crash.
Correct.
I think I got a good rate at 6.75 like in 2006 or something like that.
I know my parents' first house, I think they got a great deal because he worked there, and I think he got a 16% interest rate. That's higher than my credit card, so I can't imagine buying a house on my credit card and paying that type of interest.
Yeah. So, awesome. So how long have you lived in the Tucson area?
I've lived in Tucson since 2008, so I've been here just over a decade. I can tell you, not leaving. Before here, I lived in California and Washington, so I traded 300 days of rain in Seattle for 300 days of sunshine.
Oh, Seattle, lots of rain. So let's talk a little bit about your team. So you're the Continental Realty team. What is that? What does your team look like, and why did you choose United Real Estate?
So starting the big picture, I chose United Real Estate. They're a kind of newer company in town. Not a lot of people work there as of right now, so it was a very close knit. I knew a lot of people I could go to bounce questions off of, and Lewis Parrish is our designated broker, and he's one of the best people I ever know. And just the structure of it, it's 100% commission based, so you get to keep all of your commissions minus a few of their fees that they charge. So out of most of the companies I looked at, I was able to bring home the most with this company. And then when I joined United Real Estate, I decided to make my own team called the Continental Realty team. As of right now, it's just me and a couple of admins who help me with paperwork, but it's structured for growth, and so over the next couple of years, we're going to take this thing and make it a big team in Tucson.
Awesome. So why would a buyer or seller choose to work with a Continental Realty team here in Tucson? What makes you guys different?
What makes the Continental Realty team different is that we're very analytical. You might have noticed from my stats I was throwing out earlier, but pretty much we look at a whole bunch of market trends, market data, accumulate all that stuff, throw it through different models and algorithms, and kind of help you know exactly what your house is worth. And then that just helps the sellers sell their house quicker and helps the buyers make sure they're not overpaying for their house. And another thing is we always answer our phones from I get up at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. You call me, I answer. I go to bed 9 or 10. Call me for that. I'm answering my phone. So it's always on me. I know that millennials expect a response in like 3 seconds. So I'm trying my best to keep up with that.
Yeah, but that's actually something that's not common in real estate. It sounds like, being responsive, but you'll be surprised how many agents are not very responsive or part-timers, and it takes a while to get back to their client. So, that just goes to that just makes a much better customer experience.
Yeah.
So what advice would you leave to the viewers?
So one thing a lot of people do is they look at realtors that they're only there to help you buy and sell a house. One thing that we offer to our clients besides just the buying and selling, we keep them updated on what their home is worth. And on top of that is I meet hundreds of people every month. And so if you need advice, if you need someone to help install cabinets, if you install flooring, if you need someone to help you get tickets to Disneyland, I have met someone that can help you. So if you're thinking you need to do something, you need to contact somebody, if you don't know who, call me. I can help you find that person that can help you do whatever you need to do.
Awesome. And if somebody is looking to buy or sell a home, how do people get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me. You can call me. My number is 520-345-4947. You can probably just click down here on my video and send me a message. That's probably the easiest way since you're probably already on Facebook.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Patrick, for taking time out of your busy day joining me on Real Estate Pros.
Yep.
And we will see you guys on the next episode.